As part of the vision statement, we're going to implement a future technology advisory board. And what is that, you will ask? Well, when I think of looking at the vision for the city, I looked 20 years out and say, what do we need to be 20, 30 years from now? And as a project manager, I immediately went back to, okay, we need a 1-year, 5-year, 10-year plan that gets us to that area where we are proud again. The goal is for us to be proud of our city and people wanting to live, work, and play in our city. So I look at that. Future technologies will actually, their responsibility will be to look for the opportunities. What type of businesses we attract? What does that look like? As we look at the different areas, we've got Old National Highway, we've got Cascade Road, we hope we're going to have Fulton Industrial Boulevard coming on board. Then we have rural areas, we have farms that want to remain rural in that area. How do we protect that and keep that? So we have different opportunities as we look forward. The technology is not just about technology as in your phone, for example, your computer. It's also about the type of roads that we lay down. What type of gravel do we use? What type of LED lighting do we use that is more effective? What are the lessons learned from cities that are successful in putting things in? As we look at transportation, eventually we're going to have to look at transportation. Do we look at light rail, for example? Coming down South Fulton Parkway is an opportunity. And what does that look like? So as I travel around the world, I see a lot of ideas, but I'd love to be able to work with an advisory board. And we're here in the metropolitan area. We have lots of great schools right here. Imagine graduate students from Emory, from Morehouse, from Clark University, working with the city on that advisory board and giving us information about what the future holds, the technologies that are coming online. Take a look, I just saw an article today on Amazon and where they're looking at putting they have a patent for a floating warehouse in the sky using blimps. They're going to need a landing pad. We've got land. Imagine if we do that, where we put the landing pad near our industrial area. That's an opportunity to drive businesses into our area. Just one example, looking at that. Again, we look at our opportunity that we did around film. You know, they call us Hollywood South now. Imagine if we become Silicon Valley South or Silicon South, because it's expensive to have a technology business in Silicon Valley. We have some areas downtown that are doing that, but imagine we can build some campuses right here on the south side, right next to the world's busiest airport, with road and rail available. That's the opportunity we have as we go forward.